The following is incredibly delicious. Your taste buds have been advised.
Today, we're making Huli Huli Chicken Sliders.
From the heart where flavor is forged, the man, the myth, the legend returns with another jaw-dropping recipe. Ladies and gentlemen, all those gathered, now we feast. And now your host, Big Mike the Chef2k.
Welcome back to the Chef2k's kitchen. We're gonna make us some what should I say after this? Today we're gonna take a trip to Maui with some Huli Huli Chicken Sliders. Check us out. For the ingredients of this dish, we need some nice brown sugar. We're gonna make a marinade, so let me do that again. The ingredients for this dish are pretty simple. We're gonna make an aioli. We're gonna make ourselves a nice Asian coleslaw. We wanna get that chicken marinating right away in that sweet Huli Huli sauce. I'm gonna do my own version of Huli Huli sauce. I've tasted it, so I got a pretty good idea. Well, not action, I'm gonna get all this off the... All right, first thing we wanna do, we wanna make our marinade for that Huli Huli chicken. We wanna get that chicken soaking while we prepare everything else. I like to use boneless, skinless chicken thighs for this dish. Chicken thighs just have a better texture. There's more moisture in the dark meat, so I really prefer this in a sandwich over a breast, to be honest with you.
To be honest, I'm more of a breast man myself, Mike.
Okay, we're gonna take the chicken thighs, we'll look at them. That's good enough for one piece, so we're gonna leave that as is. Some are bigger than others, like this one. For that one, we are simply gonna cut it right down the middle. Now we've got 2 pieces. So go through those chicken thighs, find the big ones, cut them in half.
If your slider needs a knife and fork, it's no longer a slider.
Where's the big juicy f***s? Those are the ones I want. Okay, chicken's ready. We're gonna make our marinade. Get this put in the fridge so it can soak up all that beautiful flavor. I can't wait. All right, we're gonna take some garlic and throw it into the chicken. We're gonna reserve a few pieces of this garlic.
For vampires?
For our aioli.
That doesn't stop vampires.
When I'm in Maui, I love to find the Huli Huli roadside chicken spots. Huli Huli just means flip flip, so flip flip chicken, because they just keep flipping it and basting it, flipping it and basting it.
Flipping it and basting it.
We don't have that charcoal grill obviously today, so we're gonna do ours on the flat top. All right, that garlic's ready. That's the size you want.
Ah yes, another butcher's knife worth of ingredient, measured with surgical precision.
Get a little fresh ginger in there. When you're peeling ginger, grab a spoon. Use the back of the spoon to scrape the skin off. We don't need all this. We're gonna keep the skin on some of it. We don't wanna go too much heavier than that. Okay, we'll do the same as we did with the garlic with the ginger. Okay, first thing we're gonna put in is this Japanese barbecue sauce. It's perfect to start this sauce. So we'll put about a 1/4 cup. We're gonna get some sesame oil, put a tablespoon of sesame oil in there, a little bit of soy sauce. Then we're gonna get into one of my favorite ingredients, the Heavenly Hot. This is the most amazing chili oil on the planet.
Heavenly hot chili oil. Spicy enough to make your taste buds see God, but gentle enough so you don't yourself.
I use it for anything I do Asian, just to give it that little kick. So we're gonna do about a teaspoon. We don't want a lot of the oil, a little bit's fine, but what we're really looking for is that beautiful paste right
I'll give you $100 if you raw dog that right now.
Brown sugar, we're gonna use about a tablespoon. A little bit of ground pepper. All right, we got that all in there. Now we just wanna mix that. We wanna use our hands. We wanna get right in there. We wanna mash the ingredients into that chicken. Want to get it to the underside. It'll break into the chicken a lot easier from the underside. Okay, we've got it all mixed up. It smells amazing. We're just gonna take a fork, stab that chicken, poke some holes in there. We're really trying to get that flavor inside of that chicken.
Stand by as Mike re-murders this dead chicken.
Huli Huli is a chicken that contains a lot of flavor. If you're gonna try and claim it's Huli Huli, you better get some flavor in there. Okay, we're gonna spat the sides down, give it a little mix, put a little cellophane over top, put it in the fridge, give it at least an hour. You can go longer. I'm telling you, if you keep it on overnight, it's gonna be bomb, I promise you that. It's got water spots. Okay, we're gonna make this slaw. We're gonna make the dressing right here, and then we'll add the cabbage in afterwards. We're gonna keep it in that same profile of flavors as we marinated our chicken in, just so this dish all ties together. There is gonna be a few differences though in the slaw. We're gonna add some acid to this, some rice wine vinegar, give it a little bit of tartness. We still want it to be creamy though, so we're gonna start with a base of mayonnaise. Let's go 2 tablespoons of that. Hit it with about a half a teaspoon of soy sauce. We're gonna add a bit of this Japanese barbecue sauce as well. Probably about a teaspoon. Gotta get that sesame oil in there. Say about a teaspoon. We're gonna use some more of that beautiful chili oil, about a half teaspoon. Now we'll get into that rice wine vinegar. We're gonna do about 2 teaspoons. Okay, a pinch of salt, just a pinch. A couple cracks of that beautiful ground pepper, a couple pinches of brown sugar. Now let's whisk this up. That's perfect. Everything that I said, that's perfect.
That's perfect.
Everything I said, all the measurements that I read out, that's absolutely perfect. Do it exactly like that.
Or else,
Cabbage, grab that spatula, spat the sides down.
spaghetti spatting broski.
We want this nice and creamy. We are gonna add our own little aioli to the bottom bun when we put the burgers together, but this right here is gonna add a lot of that flavor we're looking for. Crunch, texture, everything. All right, let me taste.
Let me guess, it's perfect.
Perfect.
I'm shocked.
Once you learn your flavors, man, the world is just your oyster. We need the, ready, let's do it. Ready? 2, 3, motherfuckers! All right, let's whip up that aioli right now. We're gonna stick to the same type of flavor profile. We're gonna take 1 piece of garlic. This is going in a food processor, so we don't need to sit here and mince it up. I will break it down a bit. We've definitely talked about this before, but an aioli is literally just a souped up mayonnaise. Add that whole mayonnaise and then take it in whatever direction you want. We're gonna take this, start it off with about a 1/4 cup. Take that garlic, that ginger, get it in there. We got this beautiful heavenly hot oil sitting here, and I might as well just use it. About a 1/4 teaspoon. If you want to kick up the heat in this dish, just add some more of that chili oil. We're gonna add a little touch of rice wine vinegar, about a teaspoon. We're gonna add about a teaspoon sesame oil. Why not? We're just gonna hit a little bit of this barbecue sauce in there. Probably about a teaspoon as well. A couple shots of pepper, pinch of salt, and just to change it up, give it a bit of a different profile, we're gonna add some fresh wasabi. That's probably a 1/4 of a teaspoon. As I've always said, do what I say, mix it up, and then taste it. And if you're like, I want more heat, I want more of this, I want more of that, go ahead, add it. This is just giving you the bases to start it. After that, let your mind go. That's what cooking is, get creative. Okay, I think that's probably it, boys. Where's that lid, you f***ing dick? Ready? Okay. Huh? Honestly, this little hand wand tool that I got this years ago. It is so handy. Obviously, it has the hand wand that it connects to it, but then it has this little mini food processor that is absolutely perfect for aiolis. Anytime you want to do something small. That's perfect. All right, before we throw that chicken on the flat top and start getting that ready, we're gonna get some red onion sliced up, some fresh tomato. We're gonna sliver up some nice avocado to put on those. We gotta get these buns sliced in half. We're gonna start with that provolone cheese. I really like provolone cheese. It combines nicely with these flavors. And we're just gonna lay slices on top of the chicken when it's cooked. Give it a little steam to melt it. Sliders are something that you can do whatever you want with. It's like an aioli. You get the basis of the slider. After that, take it in any direction you want. Avocado, super easy. Just cut it down the center. Comes out, take that pit out. Nice and easy. Then I like to just take a little paring knife. Where the f is my paring knife? No, it's a fucking oyster shucking. Wait, you want me to do it again? Take that paring knife, slice it right in the skin. Careful that you do not put your paring knife through the skin, because as you will cut your hand.
Our lawyers have advised us to inform you that we are not liable for any self-inflicted avocado-related injuries. Please proceed with caution, or, common sense.
I think tomato gives this dish a nice touch too. We've got some beautiful Alberta-grown tomatoes. They're gonna add a great punch to this dish. Just take your paring knife, core out that middle, just the top of it.
Look at that precision. Michelangelo had marble. Mike has tomatoes.
Okay, we're just gonna thinly slice these. When you're cutting tomatoes, a lot of the time it's better to have a serrated edge. These tomatoes are decently firm and I have a very sharp edge on this knife, but when you're slicing tomatoes, I usually recommend a serrated edge. If you use a dull knife cutting a tomato, you're just gonna squash that tomato, push everything out of it. It's gonna look like all right, red onion.
Oh God, here comes the onion rule.
Just make these nice and thin. Nobody likes to crunch into a big, thick onion.
Every f***ing episode.
Okay, we'll just cut these in half. Nice serrated knife. Okay, we got that ready. Now it's time for me to smoke weed. All right, guys, it's about that time. We've got all of our mise en place ready to go, so we're gonna take it. We're gonna throw that chicken on the griddle. We're gonna get these sandwiches ready to go. Oh yeah, you wanted me to, well, griddle's good. All right, we're at the pit. We're gonna throw these bad boys on the griddle. They've definitely taken in some of that beautiful marinade. Let's get to cooking. I'm trying to make that change from seed oil to beef tallow for everything. And we're in Alberta, which is cattle country, and we want to support those beef farmers in any way we can.
That's not just beef tallow. That's white gold, baby.
You can hear it sizzling and popping. Let's get it. We got a few more on there. We don't want to totally overcrowd it. Just gonna get a cover on that. Help cook that chicken through. Ready? The money shot. Let's start to see what we got. Oh, look at that. Just what we're looking for. Just beautiful. All right, we're gonna get a little bit more of that sauce just on top here. Flip, flip. You wanna keep flipping it and basting it. Flipping it and basting it.
Flipping it and basting it.
We're not gonna need to, oh, for sake. These stupid friggin' basting brushes fall apart constantly. It's a never-ending story. See if we can get one to stay. Nope. I just used it last episode, so it's kicking around in this fucking shithole somewhere. All right, now I got a functioning friggin' basting brush here. We'll finish off the basting process. We'll get the top back down over top of this chicken. Let it do its last cooking before we put that cheese on and get that cheese melted. As usual, banging around trying to find that goddamn basting brush. Smash my finger, cut that open. Cooking can be a frustrating ordeal. All right, I think we're probably pretty close. We're gonna get in there and flip them one more time. All right, I can tell by touching it that we're getting really close. We do not want our chicken medium rare. We want that cooked all the way through. All right, let's cheese these. Woo! Still spitting a little bit. Oh, that was right in the eye. All right, cheese is on there. We want to give that a little melt. Pour a little water around. Get that steam going. All right, the reveal. Let's see how these bad boys look. Woo! All right, we're just gonna get this on the resting rack. We're gonna rest them for a few minutes. I always rest my meat.
I know what you're thinking. What's the voiceover guy gonna do with that juicy revelation? Don't worry, I'll be mature about it this time.
Then we can get our buns ready to go. I think we're gonna quit this show and open up a f***ing food truck. Boom, baby! Okay, we got our chicken breast resting. Now we just want to get some heat in those buns. We'll add a little bit more beef tallow to this grill, let the buns do their thing, toast, get the grill on them. Then we're gonna put this sandwich together and then burn the f*** out of me. Always use a towel when you're scraping down your griddle. I'm an idiot, I just paid the price. All right, let's get some more tallow on there. Just enough that the buns can soak up a little bit and brown on the inside. salt on the both sides. Look at that color. That's exactly what we're looking for right there, guys. Beef tallow works just as good as any oil. Okay, buns are ready. Let's go start to assemble this masterpiece. Okay, almost ready. I seen Bruce Buffer get ready for a fight one time when I was there. That's what he does too. All right, guys, we have arrived at my favorite part of the show. We're gonna put these beautiful sliders together. All these smells right now are making me excited. Let's get it. What? So we'll lay down all the base buns. All right, we're gonna take that beautiful aioli that we made. We're gonna put a little dollop on the bottom of each one. Give it a little spread around. Okay, next we'll lay down that chicken. Find our best ones. Ooh, that beautiful pull. Okay, ready? Okay, not ready? But now I'm ready. Ready. Action. Okay, now we'll take a little bit of that coleslaw that we made. It's gonna help us pile them high so they look amazing on the platter. All right, a little bit of onion. Nice little distribution there. Scoop out some of this avocado. When the grocery store said they were ripe in that pile, they weren't.
The avocado gamble. Too hard today, mush tomorrow.
That tomato on there. You don't have to put tomato on this. I like it. Boom. Boom. We're pretty much ready. I like to get a little bit of fresh ground pepper onto those tomatoes. Now, let's finish them off here. Boom. There we go. Flip, flip chicken sliders. What do you want me to start saying? Okay, I got it. Before I dig into this, you guys gotta take one more look at that. That right there is a banging platter for any party you're throwing. Woo, look at the layers, the colors. This is a banging sandwich. Wow. Woo! Sometimes I even surprise myself. The chicken's still moist. This sandwich has everything in it. You got that creamy, crispy coleslaw. It's got a little tart to it. The freshness from that nice tomato. The avocado adds even more creaminess to it. The aioli's banging. The only problem that I'm gonna find with this dish is keeping it to only one. I hope you guys enjoyed our little journey to Maui. This sandwich is banging. Take some pictures, tag us, let us see what you guys come up with. We love to see that you guys are cooking along with us at home. If you guys like what you see and you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification in the corner because you do not want to miss any of our delicious updates. Talk about what it is. Oh yeah, okay. Let's just explain the whole show. Oh yeah, and my. Do you listen to what I say? She's gonna give my taste buds a challenge. You're gonna test their taste buds? I wonder what that's gonna be. My